Welcome into another episode of the ABR Roadshow. I'm your host, Jay Russell, and I'm in Hamilton, Montana, only about an hour away from Missoula. Montana goodness, where the mountains are high and the flavor is even higher. I'm ready to go inside a place that is very spicy. Let's go to the Spice of Life. Everyone made it over to the kitchen area now. Let me introduce you to the owner. This is my guy, DJ. Tell me, what are you making for me today?
Oh, today I am making you shrimp scampi with a pesto pasta.
So what's the first thing we got to do for
All right, we got our pan here. We're gonna start with some olive oil.
Okay.
Get that going.
Oh, yeah.
Turn the heat on. I gotta get my shrimp ready.
All right. What kind of shrimp you use?
16 by 20.
Okay.
So you get a good bite.
Good size, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Shrimp?
Yep, shrimp. Careful, they're gonna splatter because they're a little wet. We got our olive oil nice and hot, ready to go.
You gotta tell me twice.
4 is not enough. You gotta have that 5th one.
Let me just like a little bit.
So it's looking good. I wanna add my garlic.
Man, you are right in that thing too, and you are not jumping back.
Oh, you can't be afraid. It's just food.
It's just food. Come on, Jay.
Jay, to top off with a little bit of basil here. I got my tomatoes. Throw my butter in.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna reach right below you here. I'm gonna grab a pan.
Sure.
I'm gonna let that simmer. Let that butter melt. And everything's just gonna simmer in its own juices right there.
Ah, I like that. Simmering your own juice. Okay, that sounds good. All right, DJ, looks like we got our noodles on.
Got noodles on. Everything's been reducing nicely in its juices. You see how it's kind of adapted the color to the tomatoes? So we get our pesto pasta, mix it in.
Ooh, yeah, I like that nice green on there. You feel healthy.
Well, we try. It's like a guilty healthy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, there was some basil in there.
But it looks
with
good.
The butter.
Oh, man, come on.
So, you got to space the shrimp around the pasta because it's not just spread out, it's also vertical, right? You got a tower of pasta. You got these little shrimp here, and you want a little bit of this on each one. And just dump it all over.
Ah, I like how you evenly put everything out there. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And then you get creative. You do a little bit of the Parmesan.
We weren't being creative already?
Oh, so this is our like
He said
artistic.
we got more.
Oh yeah. A little bit of parsley on the outside.
I see what you mean. Yes.
Reach behind you. All right. I got more basil. I'm just gonna garnish the very top of it right there. And you're just gonna finish it off with a little bit of lemon.
Oh my gosh. That's what I'm
Shrimp
talking
scampi.
about. Here we go. Look at this work of art. Here we go.
You eat all that, you're gonna need a nap, Jay.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna need a nap.
You see, I didn't say nothing before. You know what? It's late in the evening too, so I wouldn't mind just kind of cozying up back here. Gotta keep cooking. That basil, all those flavors together. I love that tomatoes in there too. A1 stuff.
Thank you. Thank you
A1
very much.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? I need some more food. I'm gonna take this with me right now, and I'm gonna meet you out in the dining room area. We can talk a little bit later, okay?
You know what? Sounds like a plan. You get some food in your stomach first, though.
All right, America. I'll see y'all out there. All right, everyone, we made it over to the dining room area now. DJ and I are sitting down here, some delicious food, nice wine. Something I want to point out, as soon as you walk through the door, there's something I really like. I'm going to read this out. It says, Spice of Life, faith, family, friendly. Tell me, why did you put that sign out there? It's one of the first things people see when they walk through the door.
Because I'm not going to pick that out. One of my customers actually gave that to us this year.
Okay.
And we got nominated for a lot of awards, and one of them was like Best Restaurant in the Valley. And it's kind of how they feel when they come here is this is a family-friendly environment. The food's good, it's consistent. And if there's ever a mistake, we try our best to fix it, or make you feel like you came out on top anyway. I was 15, and my dad was, very adamant that I needed a job. So,
That's a good dad. That's a good dad.
Instilled a hard work ethic. So it was one of the jobs I applied for, and it was not this same location, but I remember filling out the application. It's like they were looking for a dishwasher. It's like, okay, dishes is life, whatever.
Yeah.
And as soon as I slid it underneath the door, she walked out. And she's like, "Is this you?" And I said, "Yeah." And she looked at me, and I was short and squat and like heavy, and so you can lift a lot of weight. And it's like, yeah. Dishwashing was great because I got the pace of like the restaurant and how fast everything goes. And then I got to do like prepping, and then I got to do a little bit of cooking, and then I got to wait tables, and then after like as the years went on and on and on, I got to learn a little bit more of the business, and it came to a point when she was done and I wasn't done,
And here you are now.
Here I am now.
The scenery is just gorgeous. I mean, as the film was being filmed and everything, I walked outside just to look at the mountains. The trees are changing colors out here. I am so not used to that being in the Southwest, so it's something I really like. And you talked about that. You come in here, you get some good food. Something else I noticed, the 1920s is rolling hard. Just kind of like the vibe type of thing, like the decor type of thing.
People like to, get dressed up and come out.
Yes.
But there's also a lot of the working class that don't have to get dressed up. Or
Gotcha.
they can come in, or if they want to get like an order to go. It's like we try to accommodate everybody.
Okay.
And so we get a little bit of everybody, which is great because I think we have something that appeals to everybody. You may not know it, but if you take the time to look at the menu, it's like there's something. If you're comfortable enough to be comfortable in here, then I think we're doing it right.
You're good to go.
Yeah.
And then looking behind you, looking at some of the scenes, Montana pictures on the wall, the plants that are in here. It looks like there's a band coming or something like that. I like that. Don't go baking my heart.
All little touches from like the community, like local artists or who create these pieces.
Okay. Gotcha.
And even in the hallway, I have just some random art, like a picture taken from someone who used to work for us decades ago. And so it's like every time you're here, if you feel like you're a part of it, if you want to leave something behind, I want to put it up.
You know what? That sounds so rewarding. Like just being able to have it, especially with your past employees. Like, what's the most rewarding part of working?
Hearing about someone who started here, hearing about their success later on. It's like, well, I knew when, you didn't have a whole lot of confidence, a lot of self-esteem. I saw you were really shy. It's like, but you go out and now you're doing this great thing.
Well, you know what? I've been looking at this food for a while, and I just can't stop staring at it. I need to dig in, America. Hey, what is this right here?
This is our Thai Peanut Chicken Fettuccine. And for the longest time, this wasn't even on the menu. This was a special that ran once every 3 weeks. But there were so many people who loved this dish, we had to put it on the menu.
Okay.
It's our house-made Thai peanut sauce over fettuccine noodles, 8 ounces of pasta, and grilled Thai chicken in our own marinade, garnished with peanuts, scallions.
That is tasty. Well, I'll give it a second bite. This dish right here, just looking at it, it looks like my favorite already. It looks so light, so refreshing. You don't feel bad after. Doesn't look like your stomach needs to be pumped.
No.
What is this?
The fettuccine is a guilty pleasure. This is like if you want like the pleasure of like the taste and everything, but with a lighter feeling, and you don't need to take a nap afterwards. A bed of like spring mix that we get from Local Bounti, which is actually 4 huge greenhouses that are like 2 miles down the road, like thrown in the valley.
Okay,
They use hydroponics. It's all fresh. It's beautiful. It's green salad. We love it. And then you have 4 ounces of linguine tossed with our sesame ginger dressing, and the Thai chicken on top of that with cilantro, scallions, carrots. It's light. It's refreshing.
It's perfect. It's just, when you come in the building, America, this is what you gotta try. And you took the words right out of my mouth, like, it's light, it's refreshing. And then it was very quick. I saw you back there, like, it didn't take that long to make either. Like,
and on the menu it says it comes with tofu, but not everybody loves tofu.
Right.
But we do that so there's a vegetarian option, and then I can cook up rice noodles if you want it gluten-free. Like we have everything here to try to fit your dietary needs.
Well, DJ, give me my chicken. I wanted the chicken, so I'm glad you put the dressing was very tasty.
Yes.
I know you have some plans for that dressing in the future.
Yes, I made the mistake of telling one of my customers I planned on bottling and selling it, and she's been coming check on me, giving me the old, where is it?
Oh, Lord.
And I have the bottles, I have the lids, I don't have the labels. It's in the works.
We went over a lot of information, but is there anything that you would like America to know about that I didn't ask you about?
Oh my goodness. Spice of Life is open year-round. We live in a beautiful place. I mean, whether you're here in the winter, spring, summer, or fall, there's always something to do. So come on by, come say hey. You're gonna get something fresh. You're gonna get something delicious. Thank you very much.
Hamilton, Montana, you are officially on the ABR Roadshow, and you are one of America's best restaurants, okay? Now, I've had dinner, I need some dessert. I'm gonna go get something. You have a lot of options. I don't know which one I'm gonna select, but we'll see in a moment. Oh my gosh, everything looks so good. Cherry Garcia cheesecake? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Beck. Now, I know I spice things up, but now it's time to sweeten things up. I'm Jay Russell from the ABR Roadshow. Remember, don't settle for less. Life is too short for average food.